Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a what's on my iPhone XS. As you guys are able to see, I have a crack at this corner, and at this corner I also have a crack going across my iPhone. Obviously the first thing that you can see is my baby Theo as my lock screen, and Miguel actually took that picture when he was in the bathroom and Theo was just sitting there and he called his name and he just took a perfect picture of him. I tend to change the picture of my lock screen at least once a month. The first thing that I wanted to show you guys was my photos. If you guys have seen my other videos, I think by now you guys can already tell that I am obsessed with my dogs. They are my fur babies. I am always taking pictures and videos of them, and I have a lot of favorite pictures of them saved on my iPhone, so I decided to share some of those pictures with you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and also tell you guys a little bit of a background story for each picture. In my favorites, I have baby Theo. This was on December 31st, 2015, and he was only about 2 months at this time, and he was so tiny. Just looking at this picture, it makes me realize how much he has grown. This was on January 8th, 2016, and he basically fell asleep with his whole body laid out flat on the floor. He would always sleep in really funny positions, and I would always just take pictures of him. And then the next one was Theo and Barry. For those who don't know who Barry is my sister's dog, Gabby. When we first got Theo, Barry would go nowhere near Theo. I don't know why. I think it might have been because he was afraid to hurt him, or he was just afraid of him in general. If Theo wanted to play with him, he'll just walk away and go to a different room. And this was the first time that Barry ever went near Theo. Like I told you guys, he used to sleep in so many different weird, funny positions. As you guys can tell, this picture is super old. It's such a bad quality, and this was when I used to live with my parents. And the next one is, of course, baby Theo once again, and he was so tiny. Look how easily he was just able to fit into my arms. Now he's just huge. I can barely pick him up. He weighs like 28 pounds now. This was, of course, when I was living with my parents. I was basically walking into the room and I just randomly saw them laying right next to each other. So I just called both of their names and I just took a quick picture of them. Actually, fun fact, Barry is the father of Theo. So yeah, it is father and son just laying right next to each other. They look completely different. We have Theo showing his crooked little teeth. He actually has a underbite, so he tends to show a lot of his bottom teeth like pretty much all the time, and this was basically when he was scratching his ear. Next one was baby Rocky. Look how different he used to look back then. He was a lot darker back then. Actually, his name is Rocket, and the only reason that we called him Rocket was because he looked like Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy, so that's how he got his name. And yeah, now he looks completely different just because his coat did get lighter, but this was when he was about, I think, a month, 2 months old. Next one is again Barry, one of my favorite pictures of him. He is very photogenic. If he knows that you're gonna take a picture of him, he kind of basically poses for the pictures. Next one is Theo wrapped up into a burrito. I did that and I kept him like that for like about a minute or so, and then I just unwrapped him. But yeah, I was really bored and I just decided to wrap him up into a little burrito, and I just took a picture of him. Again, Theo showing his teeth. Look how crooked his little teeth are. Oh my god, I can't deal with his little face. Next one is Theo at 12:12 p.m. and this was basically right after I woke up and I took a shower, I brushed my teeth, did everything that I was supposed to do. I decided to lay in bed for like a minute or so, and then I just felt someone staring at me, and then when I looked, Theo was looking at me from the door, just staring at me, basically asking, when are you planning to take me out? Next one is Rocky and I, and this was at 9:27 a.m. I am so sorry for my face. I literally just woke up in this picture. Rocky was just laying right next to me. This is a perfect picture that I just took randomly. One of my favorite pictures of him, Theo, when he was sleeping. And as you guys can see, he's sleeping with one eye open on December 22nd at 7:06 a.m. I don't remember what I was doing at this time. I was probably getting ready for school. But basically I came out of the shower, and as soon as I turned on the lights, they both just woke up and they just started staring at me, and Rocky just had this face, and I just quickly took a picture. This is my mood when somebody wakes me up from a long nap. I get really super cranky, and he looks like he's mad that I woke him up from his sleep. So this is Rocky when he comes into the bathroom. When we're using the bathroom, Rocky always tends to come inside. So this is him just basically laying down waiting for us. He always does this. He's so weird. Next one is Rocky, of course, and we were just basically laying in bed. Every single time we wake up in the morning, Rocky always loves to cuddle, so I always just cuddle with him in the mornings, and I just wrapped him up. Theo and Rocky have completely two different personalities. Theo hates when you touch him in the morning. He's super grumpy. If you touch him, he'll just growl and he'll just get off the bed and he'll just lay on the floor. With Rocky, he always loves to cuddle. And then this is one of my most favorite pictures that I recently just took, and this is Rocket. He is always making weird faces. He reminds me of that meme that became very popular. I'll insert a picture to show you guys which meme I'm talking about. This is also Miguel's favorite picture. He actually currently has it as his lock screen. If you guys subscribe to me because of my vet tech videos, this was actually one of the videos that I posted on my Instagram story. I just decided to show you guys one or two pictures just because I try not to put too many things on YouTube related to school. But if you guys want to see more school related things, you guys can follow me on Instagram. So cute. I love baby goats. And the next one is a video that I took. This was the first time I ever seen a calf, so they're so cute. I just wanted to show you guys some of my favorite pictures that I will probably never post on my Instagram, and hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing some of these pictures that I decided to share with you guys. Coming out of the photos, I have my Hulu app and my Netflix app. I only use it when I'm on my way home or if I'm on my way to school. So that's everything from the first page, and going on to the second page, I have my Google Photos. In Google Photos, I have a lot of old pictures. A lot of these pictures were from 4, 5, 6 years ago when Miguel and I first started going out. What I usually do is I save all of my pictures on Google Photos, and then I delete all of my pictures from my iPhone app. I have Google Maps. I always use Google Maps instead of the iPhone Maps. I don't know why I prefer Google Maps over Maps. And then I have Amazon Music, and I normally don't always use that just because I have my Apple Music, my Fitness Pal, and I normally don't always use this just because I kind of have an idea of how much calories I consume a day. Playbooks, where I basically keep my vet tech textbooks in, and also Google Drive, where I keep a lot of other things for school, which is also my textbooks. The Transit app, if you guys are New Yorkers and you guys don't know anything about the Transit app, I highly recommend it. It basically tells you when the next train or the next bus is coming or what time you're going to be arriving to a certain station. Next page is my Chase, Capital One, and my Groupon, and of course Amazon. I only use Groupon if I'm trying to find for some activities to do. And you guys are also able to see my home screen picture, and basically I call them the boys just because I'm the only female that lives in this house. So yeah, of course I have my Theo, Rocky, and Miguel. I have everything related to my social media. Of course I have my Instagram. You guys can see I tend not to post a lot of pictures. I do post some Instagram stories here and there if you guys are following me or subscribe to me because of my vet tech videos. If you guys want to see more vet tech related things, you guys can follow me on my Instagram. I don't know if I will be posting up anything school related just because of this whole coronavirus going on and they shut down the school. Next I have Messenger, which I never ever really use. I don't remember when was the last time I opened it. And of course I have YouTube and my YouTube Studio thumbnail maker, and of course this is where I create all of my thumbnails for YouTube. And then I have Facetune 2, which I use to edit some of my pictures for Instagram. iMovie and Filmmaker Pro, I use both of these apps to edit all of my videos at the moment. I'm so sorry if my videos aren't the same as they used to be. I'm trying hard to edit my videos with these two apps. I don't use Miguel's computer. So yeah, bear with me for the moment until I can afford to get a new computer. Intro maker, where I obviously make my outro, and then I have the camera connect, where I connect my Canon camera with this app, and I'm able to download all of my pictures and videos onto my iPhone. The next page is Seamless, Uber Eats, Postmates, Starbucks, Uber. I don't use Seamless and Uber Eats and Postmates as often as I used to. Miguel and I used to order outside food at least 3 to 4 times a week. Now we've gotten a lot better. We don't really ever order outside food anymore, maybe like once a week, but we tend to try and keep away from those apps just because we used to waste a lot of money on outside food. The first thing that I have is Outlook, and this app is basically only for my school email. This is where I receive emails, anything related to school. Or in Microsoft, where I edit all of my essays or anything else that needs to be handed in for school. I use it when I'm on my way to school or if I'm on my way home. If you guys have seen my other videos, I always use Quizlet. I highly recommend it if you guys need to study for any test, if you guys need to memorize things. You basically create flashcards, and with Quizlet they could basically turn your flashcards into a test or into a writing test, spelling test, and you guys can also do diagrams on this. I've been using Quizlet for so many years, and I've always recommended to everybody. PowerPoint, where I obviously download some of my school PowerPoints onto here and I edit some of these PowerPoints. So what you can usually do is write on the PowerPoints, or you can also add notes to it. GroupMe, and this is where all of my classmates and I communicate when it comes to school. I have 9,824 emails. I actually have 2 of my email address here, one from Google and the other one from Yahoo, and both combined I have a lot of emails, so I need to go through them and delete as much as I can. Basically everything on my iPhone. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys didn't find it too boring. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.